Welcome to Wizlet, where we revive wisdom literature one stanza at a time. Today, we will be talking about demons and exploring the rationale for pitying them. Reasons to pity demons. Demons are deceptive enemies masquerading to oppose new saints. Having been cast out and condemned, they now live to spread anything that corrupts or taints. What are demons and what are angels, and how to tell them apart? They are both eternal beings who have seen and known Yahweh from the start. How can man contend with a creature that is stronger than him? Strength, cunning, and skill are all areas spirits have honed for countless millennium. Although they are stronger than men and their status is a little higher, spiritual beings can only represent their creator, or Satan, the eternal liar. Those who have witnessed the creator creating have no need of faith. Though they can't be transformed into his nature, they can be corrupted into an unclean wraith. The Apostle Paul said, "Our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, authorities, powers, and spiritual forces of this dark world." To level the playing field, he has given us his name and his blood, enabling us to contend with unclean spirits and manifest heaven's will in this world. Like the teacher's advice to be kind to and pray for our enemies, you share in the divine nature when regarding unclean spirits as frenemies. Call on the name of the Lord, and any unclean spirit will flee. Rebuking an unclean spirit by name is like pulling up a weed by roots you can't see. Pity or empathize with the plight of demons, and the less of them you'll see, but the more attention you give them, the stronger their influence will be. Look a demon in the eye and you will see, smell, and feel corruption and its sulfurous stench, but fixate on their figure, and they'll morph into what you fear or what offers corrupt desire to quench. Direct your attention to angels and his ambassadors, and they will shy away. They refuse to take the spotlight or supplant the role they know belongs to Yahweh. Direct your attention to demons, and they go to great lengths to keep it. They crave the spotlight and love to supplant his role and the throne on which he rarely sits. Look up to demons in fear, and they will tower over you and press your spirit into the dirt and grime. Better to look down on demons and pity their shrinking freedom till the appointed time. Demons love it when you live in the past or future, for only in the ever-present now can God be found and known by any creature. Demons love it when good men stand by and do nothing as evil grows. Only those who think, speak, and act like him share the divine nature and go where the Spirit blows. Demons love it when parents turn against children and children against parents, for division and isolation create opportunities to dismantle generational lessons and coherence. Demons hate it when faith stays burning despite persecution of naive youth, for a child that remains obedient to a distant father is a son in spirit and in truth. Demons hate it when orphans and widows are cared for honoring his image in such as these reveals and shares both the will and nature of the Creator. Demons hate it when creation inspires wonder, awe, and mystery, for even a weed like dandelion can reveal the Creator's majesty. Pity demons because they have no friends, even among their own kind. Their own will compete and contrive, but will never be gracious, merciful, or kind. Pity demons because they are still under the authority of the one they rebelled against. Rebellion born not of hormones and teenage angst, but of desiring that equity be dispensed. Pity demons because they can't change their eyes or the soul seen within. Within their souls is a yellow sulfurous stench that exposes their self-sabotaging sin. Pity demons because they can't bear or raise offspring. Offspring would be consumed, corrupted, or killed before their birthing. Pity demons because they can only be learned about and not known deeply. Knowing deeply and being known require vulnerability they have forsaken freely. Pity demons because they have to wait for an opportune time to attack or tempt us when we are vulnerable, asleep, unconscious, or our hearts hinder actions that preempt Pity demons because they are no longer able to taste or feel God's pleasure, and even his smile are so foreign they now bring paranoid displeasure. Pity demons because the fact that they enjoy our fear means they know fear themselves, they know fear well and feel it as often as his word leaves our bookshelves. Pity demons because they have a very limited spectrum of pleasure limited to actions that oppress, consume, sabotage, and corrupt the pure. Pity demons because you can count the things that bring them pleasure on one hand in hand they coexist symbiotically with the sons of man they can't stand. Pity demons because they depend on our imagination to exploit our vices or weaknesses, but vices and weakness can be exchanged for grace in a moment by the one who blesses. Pity demons because their influence is limited by our imagination and attention. Attention maintains their actions because they still want to be seen and known without stipulations. Pity demons because they can't bear silence or worship. Worship and silence both empty our cups and let us from living waters sip. Pity demons because they can't bear our sympathy. Sympathy is aversive to those who disdain grace, mercy, and vulnerability. Pity demons because they can't bear to be pitied by those of a lower station. Man's station may be lower, but we bear his image and are still his prized creation. Pity demons because they have no authority to take your life or your hope to smother authority over your life, and hope resides solely in the hands of their author. Pity demons because their fate is set in stone and the appointed time draws near. The appointed time when the Lord returns to judge, rule, and wipe away every tear. Pity demons because they can't bear the presence of the Lord or his name. Whatever power and authority they have collapse before his presence the same. Pity demons because they can't bear the Son of Man who harbors the Holy Spirit, the Spirit that indwells his image bearers and guides them like a bit. Pity demons because they can't bear heartfelt laughter. Laughter dismantles the corruption they are after. Pity demons because they have forever lost sight of the image and nature of their maker. Efforts to ascend to his heights expands the chasm between the created and creator. Pity demons because there will be a time when the sons of man will judge them. Judge all who have snuffed flickering flames or broken a bruised reed or stem. If after pitying demons you notice commonalities with your fellow man, know that corruption works the same in all who deviate from his good plan. Now let's explore spiritual being and things and practice sympathy and or empathy where appropriate together.